in today's tutorial, I want to show you step by step how you can lip sync multiple characters, whether they are human-like generated characters or whether they are AI avatars. I'm going to show you how you can sync the dialogue, how you can switch between voices and make your characters interact naturally on screen. So if this is something you're interested in, I'll just encourage you to stick around to the end of this tutorial. My name is Lenny. Let's get started. For this particular tutorial, I'm just going to be using two tools. So I'm going to first be using Gemini. So I'm using Gemini in this tutorial to basically generate the image, and then I'll use another tool to do the lip syncing as well. So in terms of Gemini, when you come into Google Gemini, if you've not used Google Gemini before, then this is really how the interface looks like, and there are like different functionality in here. I'm going to do a separate tutorial walking you through like Google Gemini, showing you how to use like the different modes that they have, but this tutorial is basically just focused on generating the images using Google Gemini. In the past, I have done tutorials where I use Google AI Studio, and I'm going to link that tutorial as well in the description box or somewhere on top so that you can also go check it out. But usually in the past, I'll usually use Google AI Studio to generate the image, but in today's tutorial, I'm going to be using Google Gemini, okay? And then you can really select your model when you come here. So I'm just going to go on the 2.5 Flash because I'm not really doing any serious reasoning, maths or code. So I'm going to go with this one. And then I'm going to be using this exact prompt. So you first have to decide on really like what sort of like scenery you're going for, okay? So for me, I'm going for an interviewer who is really a male, and you can basically like describe his attire and everything. You can describe his personality and all that. And then I'm going for this male interviewer interviewing like a female celebrity, okay? So then you can describe the kind of attire the female is wearing, and then you can even go down to describe like the layout and all that. If you're going to put this on YouTube as a long form video, then you want 16:9, but if you're going into TikTok or Instagram, then you're going for 9:16. And that tools, what you want to do is you want to select images with image gen. If you wanted to create a video, which I believe I've done a tutorial on, I'm also going to link that video somewhere so that you can go watch it. But really, I did an AI dance video tutorial using View 3, so I'll leave that tutorial as well somewhere so that you can go watch it. But really, you come here and then you select images, and then what you just do is you click on enter. So as you can see, the image has been generated for us. This looks really good. Like I said, if you wanted to change the personality, change the attire, you could do so. Let's say if I wanted to change the attire of the woman from like a white pantsuit to maybe a pink one, let's see what we'd get. I mean, you can really change the attire to whatever you want, okay? So I'm just going to generate another image because at this point in time, I'm just changing the attire. So let's see what image we get in here. Okay, so as you can see, her attire has also been changed. So this is really good. I like this. I prefer this photo to the other photo, to be honest. So I'm going to download this onto my computer. And now the next step after downloading this is to now do the lip sync. So in order to do the lip sync, I'm going to be using a tool called Zine. So in order to do that, I'm going to go into Zine. So you come into Zine.ai. And then once you come in here, you'd have to create an account. If you don't have an account, you have to create an account first. And there are multiple things you can do with Zine, okay? In Zine, you can actually do like consistent characters, and I've done a lot of tutorials as well using Zine. I'm going to link those tutorials as well in the description box so that you can go check them out. But you can do that as well in Zine. You can also storyboard. My next tutorial will probably be around that, doing the storyboarding and all that. Okay, so now what we want is the multiple lip sync. So this is what we are going to do. We're going to click on multiple lip sync, and when you click on that, it brings you here. So you can either upload an image or you can upload a video. So if you wanted to upload a video, then in Google Gemini, what you would have done is you would have generated a video instead of an image. I find that I sort of like it when it's an image over when it's a video, because when it's an image, then you can allow Zine to do the expressions and everything. But if it's a video, maybe the expressions may not go with the lip syncing. Okay, so for best results, I prefer the images, to be fair. And then you can use the normal lip sync or you can use the pro lip sync. Okay, so I'm going to upload my image here. Mind you, this is the image we got from our previous step. So I'm going to drag the image I got from the previous step in here. Okay, so this has been uploaded. As you can see, because in the image you do have like multiple characters, you just want to select which characters you want. So I'm going to select this character and select this character as well, and then I'm going to click on next. Okay, so now that I click on next, the next thing is we see here that we have speaker A and we have speaker B. So what you want to do is you want to pick a voice for speaker A. So Zine has multiple voices you can use. Okay, so if you have your own podcast or you want to upload your own audio so that the voices don't sound too robotic, you can upload your own audio, or you can can choose from any of these voices here. All right, so I'm probably going to go with Alex for this one. So I'm going to select Alex, and then you have to enter the dialogue. Okay, so in order to get the dialogue, you can always like generate this through ChatGPT, or you can generate this using Google Gemini, or you can come up with your own dialogue. It really depends on what you want. In here too, you can basically select the language. So if English isn't the language you want to use French, then you can really select the language. And so I'm going to put in the dialogue I already prepared. So this is like basic one, and then I'm going to click on generate audio. You can also select the speed as well, so whether you want it to be fast or you want it to be slow. I'm just going to keep it as the default, and then I'm going to click on generate audio.
Billionaires buy the cars, the jets, the houses, but I want to know what you value. What's the most expensive lesson you've ever learned?
If you decide that you don't like the sound of the audio, you can always go back and change it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this audio for now. You can always regenerate. You can do a lot of stuff with that. And then I'm gonna click on apply. Okay, so the audio has been applied for the male part. Now I'm gonna drag the image a bit because I want to generate the audio for the female part as well. So I'm gonna come here, click on pick a voice, and for female, I'm probably gonna go with, let's see how Hope sounds.
Hey, are you looking for a...
Maybe not. Let's see Arabella.
And here's the kicker. I found a secret recipe for the most decadent chocolate cake ever.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Arabella because I like the sound of Arabella. And then I'm gonna come in here, and then you also have to put in the dialogue you want. Okay, so you want the dialogue for Arabella as well. So I'm gonna come in here, and then I'm gonna put this, and then I'm gonna generate audio. Just like the other one, you can also upload your own audio as well. So we have our audio ready. I'm just gonna play it for you to hear it.
Trusting the wrong people. I lost $50 million in a deal because I didn't do my homework. Money is replaceable, but time and trust are not.
Okay, so the audio has also been generated for Arabella. So at this point, all you have to do is you have to just drag it further down so that it starts from when the male's audio ends. Okay, so now that we have this ready, we just also need to make sure that the image and the voice also align. So this is good now. So I'm going to click on generate, and let's see what we get. Okay, so as you can see, the video has been generated for us now. It's been lip synced. I'm going to play the final output so that you have an idea of how this looks like.
Everyone talks about what billionaires buy, the cars, the jets, the houses, but I want to know what you value. What's the most expensive lesson you've ever learned?
Trusting the wrong people. I lost $50 million in a deal because I didn't do my homework. Money is replaceable, but time and trust are not.
Okay, so that is it, guys, for today's tutorial. Let me know if you're going to try this out in the comment section below. Let me know if there are other things you'd like me to do tutorials on this channel, and I'll gladly do that as well. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.